All right, everybody, I'm Luis Alvarez. I'm here with my friends at Modern Salon, doing a shoot for Kelly Baker, who is a phenomenal brow artist, and she's been educating me on what brows really bring to the picture. And even though it's hair, I never really thought about it a lot. And she's just obsessed. She's a Virgo like me, so really bad for both of us to be working on one thing together at the same time because we both are like obsessive about perfection. So we're doing a shoot. This is for Modern, exclusively for Modern Salon. We're interpreting this beautiful young lady by the name of Yaya, who I absolutely love, who is, and her heritage is, there's Cuban, there's Puerto Rican, there's Trinidad, and Irish. No, Nubian? European lineage, which is like, to me, what America's all about. I mean, I'm a Spanish guy, married to a Dutch woman with Spanish kids that were born in the U.S. I love that aspect of what America is all about. So we wanted to take an inspiration from a very Marilyn Monroe kind of look, and Kelly and I have been going back and forth on this, and she suggested that we would do for the modern look. For the modern look, we'd bleach the eyebrows, and that's what she did, and they look phenomenal. But now we're doing the period piece, and for the period piece, and you'll see later on what Yaya's hair really looks like, we made a wig, and Maggie Mulher, who's a fashion beauty editor for Modern, a dear friend, asked me to just comment on what it takes to really create a beautiful wig that looks seamless. And the secret is in what's called a lace front. So you have to have a lace front. And a lace front, believe it or not, is that the first 2 inches of the wig itself is sewn by hands with individual little knots. And that little lace has to be glued on. But when it's glued on, and it has to be very delicately done with a little tiny brush, okay? You see the little lace right there. When you actually dab it, that lace pattern disappears, and then it looks just like the hair is growing right out of the model's hair, scalp, I'm sorry. So the hair looks like it's seamless into one. That little bit of shine that you see there will dry away, and then it just looks like that's her natural hair. It sounds like it's an easy thing to do, but it's not. You have to really be delicate and make sure that when you're gluing this, that you're really making sure that you're dabbing it only in this area, and that this is far enough forward that it's not interfering with her own hair. So you don't want to be gluing the wig to the model's own hair. You want to do it in the forehead, just in front of her hairline. So as you can tell, I'm a normal human being. I only have 2 hands, so there's a lot of other hands going on in here, and 2 of them are right hands. So that means there's 3 of us here. It takes a village to do this, And the next thing that you do, and Nicole, we're using a Rapido blow dryer. It's a babeless blow dryer, which is my favorite, with a diffuser that's made for it. And using low heat and light airflow, what I'm going to do next, don't do it yet now, Nikki, is that we're going to dry this in. So we do about 2 inches at a time, and then we dry that in before we move to the other. Thomas over here, who's our makeup artist, has been doing Yaya's makeup, and Nicole, who's been doing all the hairstyling, Nicole Gary, our Quash and Babeless show and education director. Thomas is an incredible hairdresser, but also an amazing, amazing makeup artist, and that's what he's doing here. And so then he's holding this so that the stretch is perfect all the way around. But we do it in 2-inch segments at a time, and then we blow it dry. And that's Kelly Baker right back there, guys. She is the artiste that's inspired this entire shoot, And I'm just so honored to work with her. This is like really, really cool stuff for me, especially expanding into new ground. I always love that, So it's been very cool. So now Nicole's going to dry it, and that's it, and we'll show you the finished look. Thank you, Modern. Thank you, Maggie. Thanks, Angela. You guys are the best.